Hello, welcome to another episode of Trivial English, the
Hello.
podcast where we talk about trivia and English. With me, Laurie, and this is...
Stormy.
Okay, we are looking at a picture. For the people who are just listening to the podcast, let's describe the picture. What can we see? So it's made out of
Yes.
metal.
Yes, and it's red. It looks heavy.
Red, heavy. It's got kind of levers or metal, like long metal pieces.
And there are angles, different angles, labels.
Yeah, what words are written on that in big letters?
Small, medium, large, extra large.
Yes, so it's got small, medium, large, extra large, and it has all these metal levers and things on. So the real question for today is, what does it measure? What are we measuring with this
I have an
strange
idea.
tool? You've got an idea? What's your
Yes.
idea?
It's pumpkin measure.
You think it's a pumpkin measurer? Mm-hmm. How big is a small pumpkin?
Like 2 kilos.
Okay. So you're thinking that people are buying 12 pumpkins in one go. So they need to measure them on this special scale. It's a nice guess. It's a nice guess. But
This is for the contest. The pumpkin contest.
so every time you have a pumpkin contest, you got to take out
The
this
special
tool. and-
measure, yes.
I like it. It's not pumpkin. It's not a vegetable, but it is a food.
So living food, I mean animals? Food?
Yeah, it is.
I
It's
hope it's
from an
not.
animal. From an animal, but it's not an animal.
Okay,
Not really.
good.
What foods can you think of that come from animals?
Eggs?
Eggs, that's the right answer. This is for
Whoa.
measuring eggs. Let's take a quick look at a slightly better picture. So we can see this is a special scale with a little cup on the right hand side. You put the egg into the cup and the lever moves up and down, telling you how big the egg is.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
And I guess this must have been really useful for people who, needed to measure lots of eggs. Maybe you're running a shop and you wanted to sell someone half a dozen large eggs. Mm-hmm. Really common way to measure eggs and things, like dozen, half a dozen. How many is a dozen?
12?
12, we all knew that, didn't we? So half a dozen is 6. Yeah. If you look at the numbers on the right of the scale, though, it's got the weight, right?
Yep.
The weight of
Yep.
the egg. But the units, it's not grams, it's not kilograms, it says OZ.
Yeah,
OZ.
OZ.
OZ, what is that?
I would say ounce. I'm
Ounce,
not
yeah,
sure.
so OZ is short for ounce.
Ounce.
1 ounce, 2 ounces. Mm-hmm. And an ounce is about how much?
I think I should know. Or not. I used to work
Maybe.
at Starbucks.
You were to work at
Yes,
Starbucks.
and then the unit was ounce. Like,
Ounces, yeah, they give you 16 ounces of coffee or something.
yes, for like a tall size. Was it the
Right,
tall or 12? I forgot.
Yeah, very popular in America, isn't it, this measurement? Ounce. Of course, 1 ounce, when we're measuring weight, is about 28 grams.
28 grams.
4 ounces is about 100 grams. That's a good way to remember it. 4 ounces, about 100 grams.
It is strange. I think it's useful, brilliant.
Yeah? It's
Yeah,
very specialized, isn't it?
Specialized,
It's got
yeah.
one job. It's just one thing. And one thing very well. Like you
But
can't
it's-
measure other things, it just measures eggs.
Right, but it's
That's
more
a
common
good thing, right?
than the pumpkin contest.
More common than a
egg
pumpkin
producing
contest.
is more happening than a pumpkin contest all over the world.
Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. So, one more follow-up question then. Where do big eggs and small eggs come from?
That's an easy one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, big bird, small bird.
Big bird, small bird. You might think so. But there's something else that's more important. It's the age.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The age of the bird. So, young birds make small eggs. Because they're just, laying eggs every day. So young birds lay small eggs. And old birds lay big eggs.
Speaking of eggs, what is the common way of producing eggs in England? I mean, what's the most?
I think the chickens do it.
Oh, the chicken, of course. But how do the people have chickens? Like in a cage or
that's a good question.
outside?
Yeah, so the two main types, we often talk about battery farms, which is nothing to do with electrical batteries. A battery farm is lots of chickens, lots of hens in cages. We also have free range farms, which is where they can walk outside and walk around a bit more, space outside.
That's what
I think when you go to the supermarket in England, you can choose, right? You can go to the egg aisle or the dairy aisle and choose what type you want. And I think free-range eggs are very popular.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I don't really notice
Great to
free-range
know.
eggs in Japan so
Well,
much.
in Japan, there's what the other one, battery farms,
Battery farms, yeah.
still popular.
Still very common on there, definitely. I do eat a lot of eggs. I don't weigh them though. I just buy them.
Do Costco sell eggs too?
They do. They sell massive eggs, huge American-sized eggs.
Even eggs, American size?
I don't think that's true. I'm sure they just come from another farm in Japan. Yes. So, today we learned all about the egg weighing machine. Not the pumpkin weighing machine, but I'm sure we'll have some pumpkin trivia on here in the future. And we had some facts about big eggs and small eggs. If you find a mistake or something that's wrong, send us a message or leave us a comment. If you want to check out more of the podcast, go to trivialenglish.com. And thank you for listening.
Thank you. Goodbye.